We also do cake boxes. And all these products usually do blooding using our own hands. So basically that's what we have been doing. After I discovered that I can able to produce all these products, the year 2018, of course it take a lot of time for me, probably 8 months, to have the concept in my hands. People develop interest that they would like to learn this product as I do. But of course, remember I opened a page then, the year 2018, so people used to see what I'm doing. So they developed interest also, and I decided to share the skill to them. Now, it was kind of challenging to convince them that you can able to produce all these products using your own hands. So, and remember then, I could not able to have a specific place or location. I used to do production in my single room. Then from there, nikaona mkaratasi inajaa sana, I decided to go to Kibada. So somebody maybe from far could come and see that I'm doing production but in Kibada, so they could not trust the business. They could think that maybe I'm trying to hustle and to see whether I can able to sustain my life. But as the time goes by, you find that people are developing interest. Also, they can trust me. I remember one day, I got a call from the DAB camp in refugee. Those people wanted me to share the skill to the community there. But it was online training. That was the year 2018 September, sorry. I shared the skill to them online, and then from there I could supply the raw material to them using G4S. The capital they wanted, or the whole thing they wanted, it's more of a blocks, paper cutter. There is something that we usually call blocks, paper cutter, glue, the raw material itself, boards. I could not able to gather all that in a package that then is applied. So I didn't have capital. My uncle happened to give me a loan. Actually, later he gave me as just a free money, that 5,000 for me to supply that order. And that's how I discovered that for sure this is a big business and I can able to do more. So after I deliver the product to the DAB, those people, because they don't trust me, I put everything in order. I deliver through G4S. They confirm that I have delivered. They pay, and then later they could send money. So I could not able to have all that. So after I have delivered, they send the money, and that's how I discover that. And now that money, that 1,000 was a big money for me. And that's how I discover now. I can able now to have a space. I can able to lunch. I can able to add 2 or 3 things, and then there we are. I was born in the year 1991. After 6 years of life, I joined primary school. That is Kamawako Primary School. That is in Kipipiri sub-county, in Nyandarua County. Up to standard 5. Then my mom asked me to go to my grandma in Kinago to go and look for her as I continue in my education. So I go there, which it took actually two years. That is standard 5, standard 6, and standard 5 and standard 6. And I decided not to stay there. The challenge was the teachers there in that primary was very harsh for me. Actually, I could see that they are just beating me all over. I don't know whether I was in discipline or something. So I go back to where I was born. That's where I finished my high school, my primary school. That is 206. And then I repeated. I finished another KCP to 207 now. Then from there, I go to Transaction of Life, and I joined high school. That is Mikeo High School. But because of the issue of school fee and Charity of Life, I joined my high school in Form 1 at August, now the third term. So I could repeat now in 2009 in Form 1 again, so that now I can be now I can continue with another student. Now, the reason why I joined August is the urge of learning. Considering I could get a lot of charity from my grandmother, my grandfather, now my uncle. My uncles and my aunt, they are educated actually. So I used to hear how they are graduating, how they are celebrating their life and all that. So I was willing to join the high school and of course to join the tertiary school. I call it now. So when my mom find that we can able now to go to school, that is in August, I asked her, please, allow me to go to school. I joined the high school, that is August, but I could repeat the year 2009 now, afresh. I graduated in the KTN High School in 2012, but I didn't pass. I got a D+. So I decided to repeat in Wajohi Mix the year 2013 and 2014. That is Form 3 and Form 4. I got a B-. That B- was a big achievement for my life, actually, considering that I could have a lot of challenges here and there to sustain my life. Wajohi Mix is away from us, from home. So I happened to be hosted by another guy or boda in that locality. I remember the principal there, Bwana could sustain my life. He could just, nilikuwa napewa na soja unga ile ya kisiagi, maybe nakula for the whole week, greens na chuna tu kwa shamba ya shule, all that. I survived that life. Then I graduated in the year 2014. So, and of course now I got a good marks to join the college. 2015 I joined the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, JKUAT, in Juja. Now, interestingly, 2015, August, that was my first time to come in Nairobi, to come my house of the school. And of course I joined the college. And now, because that was at parallel education, so I could not go to leave that far. I joined in August, but we differ. Actually, for me, I was kind of willing to join, but I could not have the finance, so I just joined. With a few weeks, I cannot able to maintain my life there, so we deferred. The year 2016, I could not go to school again, so I decided to do hustles. I could go to sell fruits in highway. Naenda Githurai 45 nanunua matunda na supply kwa watu. Naenda Kagio, kuna Kagio Makutano nanunua nyanya na domani, then I supply to kibada and all that. The year 2016, February, I convinced my brother to give me a chance to go and do some harvesting for his cows. Unfortunately, I got an accident with my hands, where I decided now to defer the whole course. First to heal myself and all that. So I joined the college again, September now, 2016. So I graduated. Actually, I was supposed to graduate this year for that whole thing now. But I thank God for everything. Here I am. Yeah. In college, I'm doing business information and technology as a bachelor level. That is more of business and IT. Considering that I'm a manufacturer, actually I'm an industrialist. I like to do manufacturing. So I combine that knowledge about the IT and the business now to open this company. That was the year 2018. I opened it with a lot of struggle because I could not even raise that fund. I remember I borrowed Kenya shilling 1,600 from Mshwari then, just to open something, just to have something that I can sustain my life. Considering now that there before I could sell fruit, but they could go bad. So I was like, can I able to do another thing that can be sustainable and durable? That's how I discovered this. When I was in that room, that thing of starting, I could manufacture papers and I could supply just allowed me those localities, those shops. And then I supplied to another lady in having a mini supermarket. She used to encourage me a lot. Keep doing the production. Although the product was not that good, but she could buy it. She could buy the product. So through that, I believe in myself. I realized that for sure people are buying my product. Although they are challenging me, I can do better. The biggest achievement for my life, of course, is to see that my brother and my sister, they are doing the same thing as I'm doing. And of course, to open a business or an industrial hub for the community. We are taking a short commercial break. We shall be right back. I have done several. I have several. Actually, I have three. One is more of opening a branch for my brother and my sister in Naivasha. And of course, another achievement. Of course, had a lot of challenges because it required a lot of investment, but we did it the year 2020. Another achievement I have done is more of partnering with the Ministry of Interior to share the skill to the inmate countrywide. This has helped them a lot. Also to me, I have learning a lot of things when I go to prisons. It's for me, I like to be more of rehabilitating their mind, empowering them, and of course, social integration. They can come when they come out of prison, they can able to have something they can do. I'm also partnering with Minister of Education, Thika West, to share the skill to the children or kids in special units in the primary school. Those intellectual challenging students, you find that if you can share the skill to them, something they can do in their own hands, to keep them moving. It also helps them, even their parents, to have something they can do for their for their lives. So that is another achievement I have done. Another one which I thank God for it is more of opening a college, open doors for any person that will be willing to have a skill, and then they go and start their own thing in their location. So those are a few of my achievements that I say that I thank God for them. And of course, I'm looking forward to partner with more people so that we can able to work as a team, so that we can achieve this dream of more of empowerment, job creation, and of course, green environment. I have come to learn a few things in this life. Assuming now we have opened kind of a business like this one, we shall go through a lot of challenges. Made of space. For example, we don't have enough space to do this production, meaning we need more capital. You also need more staff to do the same thing because you are doing your own hands. And other several challenges, but what I learn is that you go beyond the challenges so that you can able to achieve the dream that you have. I'm looking forward to have international college. Actually, should be global. For any person that is willing to come and learn the skill, because it's a hard-on skill. They can come with their parent, their family, and be hosted here. It's a lot of fun. Getting the skill, and then they go back and they start their own. Because as you can see, all these products, it is across the Africa. Made from Tanzania, somebody can come from Tanzania to come and get the skill. Burundi, Uganda, Rwanda, South Sudan. So it's more of a community-based product or project. So that's the vision. But we believe that as the time goes by, we shall overcome all those challenges. Because unless for us we accept the challenge and then we go beyond them, we cannot able to achieve. I have discovered that every individual who is willing to achieve must accept the challenges. There is a guy who keeps inspiring me a lot. My late grandfather has died. He used to encourage me a lot because he has a good farm for sheep. He could do a lot with it. I also am being encouraged by Dagote, the guy who is the biggest manufacturer in Africa. I learn a lot from him that it might not be easy, but you can achieve. So those two people has encouraged me a lot that I can able to achieve. Considering that I didn't have a capital to start this business, and now you can see where it is. Of course, it requires a lot of resilience, passion, and commitment to make sure it works, because it must work. So, of course, life has a lot of challenges, but we must make it work. And that's what I can encourage a youth, or any individual that is doing their own thing. Understand that the challenges must be there always, but you go beyond them. Any field that you are in, as long as you have vision and you have written them somewhere you can just revisit. In your mind, you can able now to see it. Actually, you shall achieve. And that's what I believe in. I know I will achieve all those I have told you. It might take probably 5 years or 10 years, but we shall achieve. I would like to encourage any individual that are watching us today, whether you are a senior or a youth, If you have a passion in something, anything that you feel that you can able to do it perfectly, you give it time. Not necessarily you give it time, you start it, and then you give it time to grow. You start it, and then you give it time to grow. Because now, considering this is a manufacturing company, whereby we share the skill to the community, you find that others might come, start, and they are expecting for the next 2 weeks, they are like, man, it will not work. Because first, you don't have network. You have not created a good network. You have not understood it fully about your consumers. You have not understand the interest that they want. So it will require a lot of time and a lot of patience, but do not give up. Because even if you give up, whatever you shall start also, it will give you challenges. The issue of marketing, considering now we are in the era of technology, first, produce something, a quality product with an affordable price, and also be convenient so that you can able to deliver your product anywhere in Africa. Maybe if the product is consumed in Africa, be convenient, be somebody who can deliver something very fast. We are located opposite Mangu High School, Thika Road, just right opposite Mangu Boys, opposite. Hii town tunaitanga Witaithie. We are between Witaithie and Juja, hapo katikati, along Thika Road. Feel welcome, and of course we are ready to supply the product to you. Maybe it is covers in schools, stationaries, bookshop, packaging, of course, watu wa wine and spirit, watu wa pharmacy, watu wa cereal, watu wa shop, gift bag, watu wa kona nguo, viatu, corporate, all that we are ready to supply. And of course, also any person that, any individual organization that is willing to support us, to partner with us, maybe an NGO, maybe an individual level, we are ready to work with you as long as you have the like-minded person that we can able to partner with you for the benefit of the community and the green environment. Something that you don't know about Kimani wa Makaratasi is that I'm just a humble guy, somebody who like to be, who like to empower people, somebody who like to encourage, to give hope, and of course more of interacting with the community so that we can able to understand what the interest that this person has, so that we can able now to see whether we can able to work together and achieve their dreams, as I also achieve my dreams. I have a family, I have a wife. She is the one who helped me. Actually, she encouraged me in the year 2018. With a lot of struggle, she supported me. Then she was a girlfriend. So angekuja anipate kwa hiyo single room kumejaa makaratasi, and she could assist me to kuzitoa